Hello everyone, my name is Trisha West, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my team's project titled Hygiene for Hope. Included in my team is Amy, Rebecca, and Marie. Starting out here, I'll be telling you our idea and what our goals were for this project. So the idea behind Hygiene for Hope is simple: to bring hygiene products to those in need. And hygiene is a staple in everyday life, and I really feel like it falls under Maslow's hierarchy of needs and psychological needs. So it's a basic necessity, and we knew that not everyone has access to these items, so then our goal became to gather donations for local crisis centers. Crisis centers really rely on donations and funding and are always in need of things that will help them help others. And this was important to our group to provide this kind of assistance. And personally, having good hygiene is something that I really value, and so I was really glad to be on a project like this. What we are looking at here are some photos and spreadsheets that show our team members' efforts. So geographically, my team members and I are separated, and with this being the case, I had some informal team members to help me out. So in these photos, it's myself with my niece and my husband packing up these kits to bring them to Call to Freedom in Sioux Falls. In the top corner is a photo of a hygiene kit that I put together based off of the items that were listed on the Call to Freedom website that they needed. I gathered $280 in money donations, and so this allowed me to purchase 6 hygiene kits. 4 kits were geared towards women and 2 kits were geared towards men. A list of what I was able to purchase is included at the bottom of the screen, but essentially each kit included full-size bottles of shampoo and conditioner, 2 bars of soap, a tube of toothpaste, a toothbrush, floss, deodorant, chapstick, a hairbrush, a pack of razors, shaving cream, and we put all of these items into shower caddies. The women's kits also did include a pack of hair ties, and we were also able to purchase 5 boxes of feminine products. I did also include photos of kits that my team members made in a spreadsheet from Amy of the donations that she was able to gather. Now I'll talk a bit about the qualities and lessons that we learned throughout this project. So as it relates to my group, there are 4 organizational behavior qualities and skills that I felt like we developed. The first skill being communication. So as we lived apart, our communication came through email and virtual meetings. And something that I value is face-to-face communication, but I think that we managed really well. Our communication along the way had to be clear and concise as much as possible so that our message was being delivered accurately so that our goals could be met. So not only was this with each other, but with the community when we put out the advertisement for our needs, and then with our members that were helping us that weren't inside of this formal group. The second quality that I felt we developed was servant leadership, not only because each member was a leader in this mission, but because what we did went beyond self-interest. When I was shopping, the employee asked me if I was a couponer, and when I explained the project and the goal, they asked if there was some way they could get involved. And my nieces really got excited to help, wanting to know more about how they can help other people in the community. And so my experience throughout this was helping people around me grow and develop skills and qualities like empathy, compassion, and awareness of needs in the community. The third quality I felt that our group developed was self-efficacy, and this was because this project felt nearly impossible. With other obligations outside of the project, like work and family and other classes, I know we collectively felt like we wouldn't have the capability to get this done. However, as we progressed and we saw that our goal was being met, that feeling and that quality really grew exponentially. Personally, I didn't feel like this until the end when I could see the results, but it was like a sigh of relief when it all came together. And the last quality I felt we really developed was self-concordance. As a group, we were really interested in helping others, and hygiene was something that we all valued, and so that really made this project easier to complete. I think if I didn't do something that I had interest in, or a project that I had interest in that met with my values and helping others, I don't think that this quality really would have been developed. So here is a slide of my sources. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.